The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
They can stop them, but they chose not to. Now they're going to stop them. And if they don't stop them, we're closing the border. They'll close it. And we'll keep it closed for a long time. I'm not playing games.
No crisis exists, and anyone making the argument is most likely guilty of fear-mongering and willfully misleading the American people.
But we're not by any means at a crisis level.
President Trump must stop holding the American people hostage, must stop manufacturing a crisis.
Is there a crisis at the border? The president said there's a humanitarian crisis at the border. Is there?
Absolutely not. Right now, we have a crisis at our southern border. According to the commissioner of CBP, there were 4,000 apprehensions in one day alone this past week, and we're on pace for 100,000 apprehensions on our southern border this month. That is by far a greater number than anything I saw on my watch in my 3 years as Secretary of Homeland Security.
Democrats are leaving us absolutely no choice at this point. We've already had to move roughly 750 personnel from ports of entry at this point, and it looks like we're going to have to move more, which will force those lines to go longer to cross the border, and eventually it may be that it's the best decision that we close the border.
There is a crisis at the border, but what's our Congress thinking about? What are they focusing on?
This is only the beginning, not the end.
This is just the beginning.
It is certainly nowhere near the end.
But it's just the beginning.
Is this just the beginning of the beginning?
Or the end of the beginning, not the beginning of the end?
It's just the beginning of the fight.
This isn't something's over and let's reflect on what just happened.
Nothing is over until we decide it is.
Over the course of the last year, we have seen, I think, a mountain of evidence of collusion between the campaign and the Russians.
The evidence is pretty clear that there was collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians. And
you think there's evidence pretty clear?
The evidence is there.
It seems quite clear. The president keeps saying no collusion, but there obviously was collusion.
We saw cold, hard evidence.
Oh, enough is enough. It's amazing, isn't it, what they're focusing on? They're not focusing on the border, these Democrats. They're not focusing on what we need. How about the retirement crisis in this country? There's a hell of a retirement crisis in this country. 68.5% of people who are 10 years away from retiring don't have enough money to retire. They're going to have to work until they die. 78.2% within 5 years of retiring don't have enough money to retire. Are you kidding me? What are you, nuts? There's just not enough money. There's three legs of retirement. Think of it as a three-legged stool. Savings, pensions, Social Security. Most people don't have a pension, but they have a 401k, but a 401k is a failed experiment. 401k, they screw you because of 27 hidden costs. It's a big money maker for the people running the 401k, the brokers who put you in the 401k, and the money managers. But you, the person in the 401k, you never get to see that money because every time you're just about ready to get to see that money, the market crashes, and you just don't ever see it. Because with a 401k, whatever money you saved up goes. And most people don't even contribute to their 401k. The majority of people don't. They're taking money out instead of putting money in. They're taking money out, most of it for medical emergencies. Pay their college tuition. They're behind their student loan. Not many people sit there and contribute to their pension, to their 401k. A person has a savings of about $3,000. That's what they're supposed to they'll have when they retire. 401k, you'll have probably, I don't know, you get maybe about $9,000 a year out of it for a few years anyways. Your Social Security, you're lucky to get $17,000 a year. So let's say you get a total of $30,000 a year. That's the average if you get your Social Security, your 401k, about $30,000. Remember, you still have to pay taxes. You can't survive. And that is why and think about it, the middle class is shrinking. Why? Because remember, after World War II, when the middle class was growing, everything was booming, then we went into this global economy where we shipped everything out of the country. Remember, it used to be with the middle class, right after World War II, we had an excellent growth in wages. And it went lockstep. Remember, your wages and productivity increased together. That's the way it's supposed to be. Productivity increases, your wages increase. It always was that way. But no more. No more. That's gone. Productivity, your wages are 12%, your productivity is 77%. It used to be both were 77%. It doesn't work that way anymore because they outsource your job. And here's the other problem with productivity. Where does productivity come from? Productivity comes from capital investment. When companies take their money, their profits, and plow it back into capital investment by way of new equipment, new technologies, so they can produce more with the same amount of labor, then you used to get, remember in the 70s and the 80s and the 60s, 70s, 80s, you would participate in that productivity. But that all stopped once globalization came in. And companies don't do CapEx spending, which is called capital investment. They don't. And here's the problem. We're always lied. They always lied to us. Listen to this. This was just this week, or last week.
On the production side, the supply side of the economy, the business side, we're watching business equipment production up 7 straight months. So I think the capital goods business investment story is also intact.
Really? Then he said about CapEx, which is capital spending.
We're seeing very good business investment. Capital goods orders are huge, right?
Capital investment orders are huge, he says, right? Well, guess what? We just got the report on capital investment orders. Terrible. They're tanking. So as I said to you last week, I said, why should we be so lucky if we're not? Think about it. If you're listening to MSNBC or you listen to CNN, you listen to most of these programs who lied about the president, who lied that he was involved with collusion so they could profit, because the more people that would view in, the more their advertising would go up, which they could charge for advertising. The greatest example is MSNBC. They're almost going out of business. Then for 2 years, they exploded. One of their hosts, what's her name? Rachel Maddow, she went from $500,000 salary to a $10 million salary. And do you think it's any different with the financial shows? No, it's the same thing. They need ratings. And if they can tell you what you want to hear, which is this.
On the production side, the supply side of the economy, the business side, we're watching business equipment production up 7 straight months.
So, and they tell you everything is good. No worries.
Whatever we were worried about, we're not worried about anymore.
No, they're not worried about nothing anymore. But guess what? They should be worried. Unbelievable.
The economy is in terrific shape. We are in an economic boom.
An economic boom? Where are they getting this economic boom? Our GDP, our growth is going the opposite way. It's decelerating, not accelerating. What are you, nuts? It's unbelievable. We'll be right back after this break with the truth. And we'll see how our members are doing with their stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. PhilsGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. PhilsGang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? PhilsGang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the PhilsGang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking thinking about investing in the stock market, go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. This is part of the show where we take a look at our members and how well they're doing with their color-coded charts and their stocks. And we're happy to report that, remember, yesterday morning, the Jibber Jabbers came out and they said that the first quarter, that this was the best first quarter since 1988. The first quarter of 2019 was the best quarter since 1988. They say they had a gain of 10%. 10%. Wow. 10%. The S&P went up 12%. IWM went up 13%. NASDAQ up 15%. And I'd say the Dow was up 10%. But wait a minute. Let's put this in perspective. My gang, with my members who stay in our 5 stocks that we've been in for more than 2 years, the same 5 stocks that we invest in. Not only do we go long where we buy them, but when the market turns around and drops like it did from October 5th to December 24th, 2018, dropped 20%, we mitigate those losses by having our members switch and short those stocks where they're going down, so they're making money. So let's take the S&P and use the 10% return that they've had. They're bragging about it. We've had, on the other hand, a 15% return. A 15% return. Now, again, the only difference is I can't tell you every gang member had a 15% return because this is not a fund. I don't manage a fund. My gang members don't send me money to manage for them. What I do for them is I take the same 5 stocks, and every day we coach those members. Tell them exactly what to do. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we post with the instructions of each one of those 5 stocks, or they also can choose the S&P ETF. And if they just do what we tell them to do in each one of those stocks, whether they do one, new gang members, we suggest you just do 1 for the first month as we coach you and bring you along. Then after that month, you feel comfortable, then you can do more. You can do all 5 if you want. And every step of the way we're coaching, every step of the way, you do not make a decision. We make all the decisions. When to buy, when to sell, when to short, and when to run like hell. We'll tell you when to turn mother's picture to the wall and run. We'll tell you that. And if you do well, all we ask you to do is remember St. Jude. We've been doing this for more than, 20 years now here on this program, raising money for St. Jude. So our goal is to make sure you're making money. And we ask our gang all the time in the Working Investor Group, if you're not making money with these 5 stocks, please contact us. We got to find out why. There's something wrong. That's the best way to invest. You're never going to get that with your 401k. Who cares about your 401k? Nobody managing your 401k cares about you.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it. Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Think about that. But here at Phil's Gang, we raise money for St. Jude, and we want you. We care. We make sure you're making money so we can continue to raise money for St. Jude. I know all about St. Jude. My son had cancer. Now, so yesterday, They're bragging about how this was the best quarter since 1988. But here again, they're lying to you. Think about it. Let's put it in perspective. Since January 2018 to yesterday, April 1st, 2019, about 15 months I think that is, do you know the market has only gained 40 points in 15 months? The market has stopped accelerating, but they're not going to tell you that. Remember, we had that crash in October? And now they're struggling. This market is struggling. They ran it back up. They try to ran it back up. They're using everything to run, every story they can tell. Now they're back to China-U.S. trade agreement is coming through. We're going to sign it any day. Oh, here we go again. Every day the market moved up for 20 weeks. Every time they came up and said, oh, the China-U.S. agreement is almost ready to sign. Now, yesterday, oh, here's what I like. Listen to this.
Well, the market's having a great day kicking off the second quarter, and it's really hard for me to find anything about this market that I don't like.
It's hard, he says, to find anything about this market. It's kicking off a beautiful day. We had 300 points yesterday, one day, 300 points. But he said it's so hard for him to find anything that he doesn't like about the market. Is that right? Well, I can give you a whole list of things. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. First of all, I told you the net gain is only 40 points for the last 15 months. Earnings, they keep talking about the earnings, these great earnings, these terrific earnings, which is a bold-faced lie. The only reason why the earnings were so great is because they were financially engineered using stock buybacks. Are you kidding me? $6 trillion in stock buybacks in 10 years since 2008 to 2018 to drive the earnings up that were all fake. It was a total bubble. Like Trump said, we're in the biggest, ugliest bubble ever until he decided to embrace the bubble himself. So think about it. We've had this whole rally. And now, in the last 15 months, we've only gone up 40 points. They're running out of steam. Because why? Because that $6 trillion that they borrowed, free, no interest. It's now actually $9 trillion now. $9 trillion to buy their own shares back to corporations to push their stocks up. Because they weren't good earnings. By buying their own shares back, they're spreading their lousy, terrible earnings over fewer shares, which artificially pushes them up. But, oh, he didn't say anything about that. I can give you a lot more why I don't like this market. But still, we're making money. We'll still buy stocks because we use a chart. We'll be right back after this break.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. I'll give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I want you to listen to this. Here's what they're... Let me just play this clip. This is unbelievable.
So what Wells Fargo represents value to you at this point? You like that stock?
This is a banking business that has a lot of really good control over the depositors and also has excellent mobile banking technology, which means that they have a good relationship with the millennials.
So they have control over their banking, over the people who bank with them. They have great control over the millennials, or a great relationship with millennials. This is why you're supposed to buy Wells Fargo. Now, my gang, we do not care if the market is going up or down. And that's the position you should be in. But unfortunately, in 401k, you always got to hope the market's going up. Now, every day I come on the air and I tell you what's wrong with the economy because I tell you the truth. Here, I'll give you an example, right? This guy's saying,
well, the market's having a great day kicking off the second quarter, and it's really hard for me to find anything about this market that I don't like. Well,
really? This is unbelievable. You can't find a thing about the market that's bad? Well, wait a minute. The market momentum has stalled. The bond market is telling us we are either in a recession or about to enter a recession. Trump is now doing everything he can to hold the market above 2,800 on the S&P. He's back to his China-U.S. trade narrative that rallied the market for, 14 weeks. He's back to, now he's got a new narrative. Oh, we may cut rates by 50 basis points. Our economy is slowing. Think about it. The first quarter of 2018 was 2.3%. The second quarter was 4.2%. The third quarter was 3.4%. The fourth quarter was 2.2%. And now the first quarter of 2019 went to, the first quarter of 2019 is going to go to 1.5. So we're going the wrong way. So we went from 4.2 to 3.4 to 2.2 to 1.5. I can see that in a split second. This guy can't see that? He says he can't see anything that he doesn't like? Well, first of all, how about the fact that all the earnings they talk about that were so terrific, how did they get those earnings? It wasn't by top-line sales, increasing their products, making better products for less money, better quality products, selling more of them. No, that's the way it used to. Instead, they do stock buybacks. I mean, think about it. In 2007, they bought back $589 billion of their own shares. In 2016, another $536 billion. 2017, $519 billion. 2018, $1.1 trillion. See what they're doing? They're buying, they increase and increase and increase to all of a sudden they got about $9 trillion totally in stock buybacks, so that when they spread their terrible earnings over their less shares, of course they look better than they are. And then it artificially pushes the stock up, and that's the big, fat, ugly bubble that Trump was talking about that's going to pop. What do you mean he doesn't see anything he doesn't like? Think about this, the budget deficit. The bigger the trade deficit, the higher cost of goods we have to pay, we import. That means the weaker the dollar, the higher the interest, then the bubble will pop. That's one bad thing. The budget deficit in 2017 was $666 billion. In 2018, $800 billion. Now it's $1 trillion. Oh, nothing wrong with that either. Our national debt is $22 trillion. That means Congress is burning $183 million an hour it doesn't have. And 71% of the money that he takes in goes to entitlements we can't afford. Defense, $977 billion. Social Security broke, $585 billion. Medicare, $389 billion. Oh, and Medicaid is growing 35% faster than the economy. This is crazy. Which, of course, is responsible for the 55% increase in income inequality we're having. It destroys the value of the dollar, which has caused the government to cut back on investments in new roads and bridges and railroads and airports by 45%. You know how many jobs that is? That's losing like 3 million jobs. We could add 3 million more jobs if they fix the roads, the bridges, the railroads, airports. But no, they had to cut back 45% of their budget because they don't have enough money because of Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security. We're spending more money than we're taking in. Oh, but he doesn't see a thing. Oh, and all that debt, let's not worry about it.
Whatever we were worried about, we're not worried about anymore.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, by the way, everything is terrific.
The economy is growing, got low unemployment, and wages are growing faster than people think. And people.
Oh, wait a minute. Wages are growing faster than people think. Really? But they just told us before that.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
Wait a minute. Listen to what this guy says again.
The economy is growing. We've got low unemployment, and wages are growing faster than people think.
Wages are growing faster than people even think. I guess people don't look at their deposit slips. Yeah, wages are growing faster. But yet, another guy on CNBC, Leisman, says the opposite.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
So I guess these people aren't looking at their deposit slips. Oh, you're making more? Don't worry about it. Your wages are going much more than you think. You're just not looking at the right piece of your payroll stub. You're not looking at it right. See, here's the difference. With my gang, we make sure every day, we don't care where the hell the market's at. We don't believe any of them. There is no difference between believing Rachel Maddow for 2 years that the president was going to go to jail, or CNN, Wolf Blitzer, whatever his name is, and Vanderbilt kid, whatever his name is, Vanderbilt. He doesn't go by Vanderbilt, but he is a Vanderbilt. They lied for 2 years. Now these guys also do the same thing for the same reason, to get advertisers. The more people they can get to pay attention to them. What do you think they're going to say on these financial shows? You think they're going to say what I say every day? Anderson Cooper, he's a Vanderbilt. He doesn't need the job, he's a Vanderbilt. Do you think that Anderson Cooper or Spitzer or CNBC or any of these people are going to tell you the truth? Of course not. Because if they tell you what you want to hear, the president's going to go to jail. 55% of the people in this country hate the president. So they figure out, let's just keep telling him he's going to go to jail for sure. And then, boy, their advertising revenue went up. Don't you think it's the same thing with the financial TV shows? Of course. Keep telling people what they want to hear.
U.S. market is just on fire.
Yeah, keep telling what you want to hear.
The economy is growing. We've got low unemployment, and wages are growing faster than people think, and people are spending. It's a good place right now.
Yeah. Keep telling what you want to hear.
The economy is fundamentally healthy.
I mean, the economy looks fundamentally quite healthy.
Yeah. Tell them what they want to hear about business investment.
On the production side, the supply side of the economy, the business side, we're watching business equipment production up 7 straight months.
Yeah, but wait a minute. We just got the numbers today. Where do you find business investment? It's in what they call durable good orders. And durable good orders is tanking. It's the lowest in 13 months or more. And inside the durable good orders are capital investment in machinery, equipment, business investment. And it's the worst in 16 months, business investment. But he's telling us business investment is good. Because if he can tell you that, you're going to be happy. But if I tell you the truth, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy what I tell you. My gang is. Because why I keep them in touch with the real truth, we're making money. Because it doesn't matter to us if the market's going up or the market's going down. It's only important for them to know the truth, and then we invest where we should be invested. The market's going down, we're invested properly and making money. Going up, we're invested properly. You should be too. Join my gang. What are you, nuts?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Thinking about about investing in the stock market, go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. Start with my 5 stocks or one ETF. Just to take one of them for the first month. And just follow the instructions we post every day at 2 o'clock on those 5 stocks. Just do one of the 5 until you're finished that month, till you get your feet on the ground. Using my color-coded chart, we instruct you every bit of the way. You have your own personal coach on that stock every bit of the way. There is no reason that you're not making money if you follow the instructions on each one of those stocks we post. We coach you all the way. Nobody else ever does this. All we ask is you donate to St. Jude if you're making some money. You send the money directly to St. Jude, not to us, so we don't know how much you're donating, so you don't have to be embarrassed. Now, we're being told every day how great the economy is. I only tell the truth to my members. but doesn't hurt our investing, even though I think the economy sucks, but not just I think it, it does. It does. Look, if the economy, listen to what they're trying to take parking space in your head with. Listen to this.
The economy is fundamentally healthy.
I mean, the economy looks fundamentally quite healthy.
That stays positive and it stays reasonably healthy.
And the consumer at 70% of your economy is healthy. The big picture is that the economy is still very healthy.
Really? Okay. So if that's the truth, the economy is healthy, then why in August we had another record 1 month deficit of $214 billion, meaning our congressman, $214 billion more than we take in. The consequences of that, you lose your job. The consequences of that, you don't get overtime. The consequences of that is you could get laid off permanently. So why in August another record 1 month deficit, Congress spending $214 billion more than they take in, and they don't care? Which was 33% higher than the same period a year ago, a year earlier. So it's even higher by 33%. Congress did nothing to fix it. And then why again, in February 2019, we had the largest 1 month deficit of $215 billion. If the economy's doing so well. It's unbelievable. Interest on our national debt in 2017 was $263 billion. 2018, it's doubled, $475 billion. That reduces the amount of money we have left, the government has left to put into growing the jobs by building bridges and roads and airports. See, that money doesn't go there anymore. That's why when you're driving down the road and you're ready to cross a bridge, you put on a light, you stop the car and you tell the kids, the family, put on life preservers. Every bridge in this country is falling apart. Because why? And when you hit a pot road and a highway and a super highway going somewhere and you hit that pothole and you wonder, God, why would there be a pothole in I-75 or I-95? Because Congress spends more than they take in. So they cut back on the bridges, the roads, and the infrastructure. Why do you think we haven't done our infrastructure bill yet? We're not doing any infrastructure bill. That hasn't ever happened. So that spending more than we take in, that caused our economy to slow. Our GDP for the first quarter of 2018 was 2.3%. Now the first quarter of 2019 we're in is going to be less than that. So how can he say this? He sees nothing that's wrong with the market.
Well, the market's having a great day kicking off the second quarter, and it's really hard for me to find anything about this market that I don't like.
That he doesn't like. No, because he was one of the guys that got the money for almost free and could get in there and start buying stocks, which you can't do, I can't do. This is crazy. The U.S. national debt at $22 trillion has grown 123% since 2008. Has your wages increased 123% since 2008? No, your wages are the same as 1970. Yes, your paycheck is larger, but adjusted for inflation, your pay is the same. So think about it. So we have grown, our national debt has grown 23% since 2009. And that is rising 36% faster than the economy is growing. That's why you can't get a good job. That's why all jobs are service jobs. Good jobs in construction and mining and drilling and all that. You can't get those jobs. See, this is causing the economy, the GDP for the first quarter to slow. This is what's going on. And now what happens? Household debt. People keep using credit cards because their income's not going up. So they're using their credit card. Now household debt is at historic $13 trillion. Household debt is rising 60% faster than wages because the wages are the same as 1970 adjusted for inflation. So that causes our durable goods orders, which identifies how well the economy is doing, looking forward to decline the most in 16 months. We just got that number. But wait a minute. Inside that number, the durable goods number is business orders, machinery, that we're being told the opposite.
on the production side, the supply side of the economy, the business side, we're watching business equipment production up 7 straight months.
No, it isn't. We just got the numbers from the government. So is he going to tell you anything different than Rachel Maddow on MSNBC, who's trying to get her ratings up? Of course not. These financial jibber-jabbers are not going to tell you anything different. They're always going to tell you what's good. Here at Phil's Gang, I tell the truth. But wait a minute. You say, well, why are you investing if you think the economy's so bad? It doesn't matter because we follow the institutions. When they put money in, we put money in. That's what my color-coded chart does, and that's why I beg you, I'm reaching out to you, say, look, why don't you just try for 1 month, one stock? It's cost you $39.95. If you want to do all 5, do all 5. But why this economy is so weak, is getting dangerous, and think about it. Why did the president order Powell to stop raising rates if the economy is so good? Why? You want to raise rates if the economy is good. See, our normal rate on a short-term rate is 5%. He's got them at 2.9%, for God's sakes, because he can't handle more than that. The middle class is shrinking. It thrived after World War II. Middle class, from after World War II up to the 70s, remember, when we, before globalization, when our productivity increased 30%, your wages increased 30%. Then a divergence came. They keep having productivity, but they're not going to pay you because they could take your job and shift it to China. Look, so the question is, if I'm not so hot on the economy, why are we investing? Gee, we're doing pretty good. I'm not hot on the economy. We're up on CSX by 7%. We're up on Apple, 20% return. Up ED, which is utility, up 8%. Retail, Costco, are up 11%. Verizon, we're up 3%. Tiffany, retail, we're up 16%. And now we're shorting stocks like DSW. We have an 18% return. ALK, 10% return. And overall, our 5 stocks returned 15% compared to the market of 10%, which they needed to buy 1.1 trillion of their own shares back to cheat. So see, once you're in a position, you always should be in a position. You should be in a stock when the market goes down, shorting just as easy as when you buy a stock to go long. That's what we do for you. So I'm reaching out to you, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Invest $39.95 in yourself. Try it for 1 month. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, every afternoon, check out, or when you get home, check out the one stock that you picked for the month, because I'm going to prove by performance. Judge me by my performance. That's all I'm saying. Judge me by my performance. And then at the end of the month, you're going to either say, wow, like most do, the majority say, and I'm not kidding you, the majority say, God, I wish I'd known about this a long time ago. Look, if you think the economy is great, then let me ask you, then why do we have a retirement crisis? Why even at Vanguard, supposed to be the best 401ks in the world and the best group over there at Vanguard, an investor at 65 years old, when he's retiring, know what he's got for retirement in his 401k? $58,000. That's going to last long. Then your planner sits down and starts telling you what you need to cut. Instead of 2 cars, you got 1. Can you go out to dinner anymore? No, instead of once a week, once every 6 months. That's retirement? What are you, nuts? Join my gang, Phil's Gang. Try it for 1 month, $39.95. You don't care if the market goes up or down with us. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to